and I made him watch. Hello and welcome back to And I Made Him Watch. I'm your host, Dani Page, and here with me forever and always, the magician of my heart, co-host and husband, Troy Allen.
Abracadabra, y'all. We're back for another episode, and this one is proving to be a doozy.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, it's not great.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, on this episode, we're talking about 1985's Ghoulies.
I mean, when I heard the title Ghoulies, I was thinking it was a movie about like dead hockey goalies or something.
You know, I'm sure there's probably a movie out there about a haunted, living dead, like hockey goalie or something.
You know, like that's a haunted hockey rink or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Probably. Like it's Canadian.
Yeah, a lot of boots and stuff, yeah.
Boots.
Sorry about that, eh?
But yeah,
Anyways.
we took it kind of easy this episode. I mean, there's no hidden meaning or greater idea beyond this movie. It's just a good old B horror with puppets, black magic, and a son trying to understand his father.
Yeah, that's cute. It seemed very reminiscent of like Critters or Gremlins with the special effects and stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
That's a part of this. It is around that same time in the early mid 80s where those small creatures were kind of like a big ticket seller. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay.
No, you're not wrong. So for references this episode, I use IMDb. Pretty much every episode I do that. The fan wiki page for Ghoulies. And then watched a few mini docus on YouTube, which the Cinema Snob did a very entertaining one. I highly recommend it. It was really good.
Nice. Well, I watched the movie.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I like that you watched the movie. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the whole premise.
Yeah, that's literally the whole point of this podcast. Is for you to, I make you watch movies. I force you, I hold a gun to your head to watch movies.
Yeah.
Like I threaten you with violence.
And sometimes you get me like sweet treats and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
sometimes I'm nice about it.
No, you take good care of me.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
And
I try.
Maybe I have Stockholm Syndrome. Who knows?
Well, you know what? Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Don't process that.
Okay.
Bury that deep down.
Let's not do any like psycho-hypnotic regression therapy or nothing there.
No, we don't need that here. None of that hippy-dippy shit.
Hippy-dippy shit.
This movie was co-written by Jeffrey Levi. Or is it Levy?
I think it's Levy.
Yeah, Jeffrey Levy. And Luca Bercovinci. Vincenzi?
That's a mouthful.
Bercovinci.
Bercovici?
It's Italian.
Nice.
Who pitched to producer Charles Band, who was originally set to direct this movie, to reunite with Stan Winston as the makeup and effects supervisor after their film together the 1982 film Parasite. When Winston dropped out, Band stepped back and chose Bercovinci to direct, making Ghoulie his directorial debut because he was a actor prior to this. He also comes from a long, like his father and grandfather were both like in the movies and directed and wrote stuff and all that. Anyway, the film had a rough start, although the shoot ran around the same time as Gremlins, as you mentioned earlier. Mm-hmm. Production ran out of money and paused until more funding was raised. It released then the year after Gremlins, which led to some backlash with Warner Brothers attempting to sue them. So a little bit of a rough start.
Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see the similarities, but it's definitely not the same concept.
No.
You know?
No, it's not. It really isn't.
I don't know what grounds they were using to sue for.
Tiny monster creatures that looked kind of wet.
I mean, you can't copyright tiny monster creatures, you know?
It's Warner Brothers.
I guess they could try.
It's Warner Brothers. Ghoulies was a one-site location film. It was filmed at the Whittle Mansion in Hollywood, now the Whittle Garden Park, and you may recognize it.
I don't think I did.
Okay. The location has a spot in pop culture, being used in TV series like The OC, which I never watched. And then in the movie Troop Beverly Hills, which is a classic among Disney TV movies, it's top tier. Featured in the film My Family, The Lost Empire, and Diana Ross's Eaten Alive music video. Also, portions of Come As You Are music video for Nirvana was shot here. But most notably, this location is known for its appearance in Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the episode The Reptile Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, you get a nice shot of it a few times. It's, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. So the movie just kind of pops off in the beginning. We see these wet and glistening gremlin-like creatures. Very up-close shots of these critters. Do you see what I did there? See what I did? Anyway, sorry. There's no mystery here, no looming evil. We just get a full frontal treatment here. We know exactly what they are and what's going on already.
Yeah, which, to me, coming from like a filmmaker sort of mindset, like if you show me these, gremlin-like creatures, as you so put it, up close and personal at the very beginning,
yeah, it
makes me believe that they're not the monster.
Oh,
they're not what you should be afraid of.
That's some really good input. Goodness gracious. I'll get there, I swear.
I mean, it's a classic horror trope that you never show the monster.
Not first off. No.
Not definitely. Until you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
But these creatures are very wet.
Yes, they are.
They remind me of the It's Alive baby.
They're very gooey.
Yeah.
Super gooey.
Yeah. Grossly gooey.
Mm-hmm.
It's just snot. That's all it is.
Ew. Gross. Just right out the nostrils of the underworld.
Yeah, they come out with really bad sinus infections because it's just so nasty. Super steamy and stuff down there. And you get up here, it's super dry.
God.
I don't know.
We then witness a botched child sacrifice. A man, Malcolm, is full dramatic satanic garb, is about to sacrifice his one and only child, Jonathan, to whatever evil he worships. I think it's said in documentaries and any articles I read that it was satanic, but they never mention Satan, I don't think, ever.
He says Lucifer much later on in the movie.
All right. Then Anastasia, John's mother, steps up, places an amulet around his neck, and hands him off to another cult member, Wolfgang, who flees from the gathering. Wolfgang is portrayed by a mature Jack Nance, a.k.a. John Nance, who played an ill-prepared father in Eraserhead, which you've never seen Eraserhead.
No.
We gotta watch Eraserhead at some point. Anastasia takes Jonathan's place and is eaten by the oiled-up creatures, and her heart is ripped out of her chest. What a family.
Yeah.
We also get this very Beetlejuice, Danny Elfman-ish intro music by composers Richard Band and Shirley Walker. It's very Beetlejuicy. It's very...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very interesting intro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Malcolm's glowing green eyes are pretty crazy. And they definitely look like they were rotoscoped in.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And the music is a very much a Danny Elfman type vibe.
It reminds me straight up of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Not even joking.
No. But what they say, a family that sacrifices together stays together.
No, that's not true at all.
Say that?
No, I don't think anyone says that. In fact, this movie would prove that wrong. Clearly.
You are not the father.
Oh,
sorry, anyway.
he was the father. That's his daddy. That's pappy.
That is the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And what does he do? He sacrifices.
He tries to. 25 years later, Jonathan and his girlfriend Rebecca, or Becky, as she's called in the movie, inherit his late father's estate. Inside, they discover books on magic, and in the basement is packed with occult paraphernalia. Also, Wolfgang is the caretaker of the property and also raised Jonathan. While roaming the property, they discover a site that looks like a grave. So spooky. Jonathan is portrayed by Peter Lapis and Becky by Lisa Pelican.
Pelican. Interesting. Very interesting names. The upside down pentagram on the tombstone should have been some sort of indication that things are about to get weird. You know, but no. And also, Wolfgang is super fun to be around.
Oh, yeah. He's such a chill dude, just sneaking up on people and, like, scaring them.
He seems like he'd be some, like, super old, like, Irish ship captain. Like, you know, arg, me mateys.
Is that Irish?
Maybe. Could be. Close your eyes. Use your imagination.
I don't even think Wolfgang really has many lines in this movie until, like, later on. I don't think he says much, really.
He's got some great lines.
He's a man of silence.
Yeah,
he's a strong silent type.
A few words. Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of revealed that John's been here a while for the fact that he claims he's read all the books in the library, and these books cover the topic of magic. After deciding that Becky will clean the upstairs and then John the downstairs, he goes into the basement and discovers the ritual site, his father's robes, and another book filled with rituals and symbols. Just a bunch of occult things.
You know, I find it hard to believe that if John really had been there for a long time, he would have known what was in the basement.
Yeah.
You know? Don't you get, like, curious and just start wandering around and shit?
Hell yeah. If I was in, like, a house that size, filled with old shit like that my estranged parents, who I've never had contact with, I'd be going through everything.
Yeah. Or though, maybe Wolfgang forbade him from going down there.
Maybe. Maybe.
Either way, those robes are pretty sick.
They remind me of, like, Power Ranger outfits with those shoulders, the pointy, like...
Yeah, dude.
What are you trying to do? Some jujitsu over there?
No, they're trying to power up, dude. Yeah.
Is that how they did it?
I guess. I
don't think so.
I'm trying to remember what 8-year-old Troy saw.
I think they just, like, popped up and, like,
White Ranger.
Magically, like, had these ranger outfits on and weapons.
No,
it was a little martial arts.
Where they had, like, a magical conch or something like that they blew into.
Magical conch.
Anyways.
Okay, so Becky convinces John to throw a party, and I'm not sure what non-licensed music they used during the party, but it kind of sounds like an arcade game kind of in the background. Like, it's very digital and boppy. And we're also introduced to a few of the friends of the couple at this party. There's Donna, Mike, Dick, Robin, Eddie, and Mark, who they refer Mark to as Toad Boy. I think it's because he does this really creepy voice, like almost like a baby voice when he speaks sometimes to try to get people to laugh or, like, I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what the concept of it was behind. I don't know.
I wouldn't classify it as a baby voice, but I see what you're...
It's like a creepy, high-pitched voice. These actors went on to do things, but I must mention that Donna is played by young Mariska Hargitay. This was actually her first movie that she ever did.
Interesting.
So if you're like a SVU or, Law and Order fan, you mean, like,
yeah,
you know who she is. Like, her mother was famous. Like,
her mother's...
there's reason. Anyway.
I guess famous and infamous.
Well, one day we might.
Well, yeah.
One day.
We'll get into it eventually. Yeah. Okay, so first off, Toad Boy seems like the influence for Gollum or Smeagol. That's what the voice reminded me of. I swear. He really sounded like that.
First off, Gollum and Smeagol were around way longer and way before, like, Toad Boy came into existence.
True, but did they sound like that? To be fair, there was only, to my knowledge, there was only one other visual representation of them before that, which was like the 1970s animated Lord of the
Hobbit.
Rings. Was it The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Or Lord of the Rings?
Hobbit. I think they did an animated Lord of the Rings in like the 60s or 70s, but The Hobbit was probably the most popular one. I mean, that's the one I watched when I was younger. And yeah, Smeagol's in that. Or Gollum, sorry.
At any rate, I mean, did it sound like that?
I can't remember.
Like the Andy Serkis sort of sound? Anyway.
Anyway.
But then, secondly, Dick. That is all.
Yeah, Dick is Dick.
Yeah.
Dick is Dick. So the party dies down and the group gets bored, and after turning down some typical party games, John suggests they do a ritual. He takes them down into the basement and says a few magic words with no effect. The gang does not take this seriously at all, and John gets pretty short with them. And then they notice that Robin is gone, and they retreat back upstairs. Unknown to them, as they leave, a creature materializes in the basement.
Yeah, Becky's like, John, how do you know how to do that? And he's like, I don't know. I must have read it in the book. No shit, dude.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't think you're born knowing how to do fucking satanic rituals.
I mean, maybe like it was instinct, maybe a little bit, but I think it's just his curiosity about his mother and father.
Also, who just suggests doing a ritual when you could play Trivial Pursuit?
I know, right?
Yeah.
What's the problem with Trivial Pursuit or whatever?
You could play charades.
Charades, Twister. I mean,
Twister.
There's so many, like Uno.
Battleship.
Bring out the spades.
Yeah, fuck
you
it.
know?
Fuck it.
As the group searches for Robin, I think it's Mike and Eddie. I'm pretty sure it's Mike and Eddie. Find themselves alone in a room. And there's this very, very creepy clown puppet thing sitting in a rocking chair. This thing is creepy as fuck. It is fucking creepy. The two of them decide to check out the closet, quote unquote, together. Now, one could translate this as a gay joke, but there's something a little intimate in the way they lean into each other, and they're always touching each other. And it's mentioned that no one else is here, but I could be reading into it wrong. But those two are seen alone together a lot.
I don't think you're reading into it wrong at all. I mean, I saw this scene and immediately thought these dudes are gay, and which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah.
And also that clown is creepy as fuck.
It was so creepy. It's probably the best part, honestly.
Creepy.
The guys open the closet, and the clown from the chair falls onto Mike, and they goof around with the clown until Eddie points out that the clown was in the chair, and now it's not in the chair. So it's the same one. They then decide Robin is not in there and leave the room.
What was creepy about it is I didn't realize it was the same clown until they said something.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that maybe there was another clown.
Like twins?
Yeah.
Twin clowns?
But no. Sure as shit, it's the same clown.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, he really is probably the creepiest part of the movie.
Yeah.
Dick and John find Robin outside, staring at the grave site John and Becky found earlier. And then the next day, John tells Becky that he is withdrawing from school. Oh boy. She tells him that is the stupidest thing she's ever heard, and I agree, girl. John explains that he feels he must restore the house that he inherited, and Becky just tells him she just wants good things for him. Like, she just wants him to be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When Dick and John find Robin outside, Dick says to her, "Come on, little girl, I'll make you feel better." Like, at that point, Dick became the scariest thing about this movie. Just speechless, huh?
It's just, I must have blocked it out. I must have been so like horrified by that. I just didn't register it. Didn't register that. But yeah, that's,
and now I have
for
to live
Dick's
with that.
character, that seems right.
I mean, it does track. Yeah.
I mean, it's an explanation or exploitation type movie.
Yeah. I would say so.
So we're gonna have moments like that.
True.
Which this movie wasn't terribly sexual. There are some like sex themes and moments, but it's not like overly sexual like some of the other things that we've watched.
Yeah, this is true.
So John starts to really put in the effort in cleaning the place up by throwing shit down the stairs. He just literally gathers up a bunch of boxes, and I think there was a lamp or something, and just tosses it downstairs.
He's like kicking shit.
Yeah. Like, he really seems to care for this place, honestly. Yeah, really. But then he gets distracted by his curiosity, heads down into the basement, and starts to play with his father's occult items. He begins to carve out a talisman.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he needed to heat the coin up to carve it. He could have just cold worked it.
He probably could. I mean, it's dramatic.
Yeah, it feels a bit overkill to me.
Yeah, it feels like he's trying to impress somebody.
Yeah,
you know,
like
he's being watched by someone or something.
Like he just wants people to believe that he's skilled in the metallurgical arts. That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. Yeah. Becky returns home to see John's effort to clean the place up, and he gives her with the carved talisman. Later that night, John stands outside in the cold, looming over his father's grave. His eyes turn an acid green color for a second. Becky calls him to dinner, and he claims he's not eating and that he's fasting. This upsets Becky because she just cooked dinner and tells him that he can do whatever the hell he wants. And you know what? Becky deserves better. Becky seems like a great person, honestly. She seems really sweet and caring. She's very intelligent. She's beautiful. I mean, she's got ambition. And John's just fucking around in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If she cooks and you don't eat it, then fuck you.
That's serious.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Later, John is successful in conjuring up some little ghoulies. He claims to be their master, directs them to roam the grounds, but they must remain unseen, and that they must obey him.
Obey.
Yep.
So, in the beginning of the movie, when Eddie and Mike show up on their tricycle.
Yeah, together. On a tricycle.
On the tricycle.
Holding on to each other. Super not gay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Eddie says these are his friends, and Mike says, what if they're not? Mm-hmm. And then Eddie says, then he'd have to get new friends, right? And I feel like this was an allusion to John conjuring up these ghoulies later on to become his new friends.
Yeah, that's really, yeah.
You know? I kind of feel like that's what it was. It was some sort of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
You know? Not that we're really reading into it too deep.
No, but that is a great hint towards what happens, and that's a good way to think about it. I agree, honestly.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So John gets pretty deep in the sauce these days. His next ritual is to summon a small thunderstorm inside the basement while his little ghoulies watch. And then Becky comes home and finds him soaking wet inside the basement, and she's pretty upset over it and just tells him off. John explains he's only doing it to learn more about his parents, and he swears it'll be the last time she hears about it, which is a big old lie. Lies straight to her face.
And those ghoulies, and he's in the basement. The ghoulies are just like, what the fuck? Why is it raining?
They're just looking around, little puppets moving. Like, what?
There's this one puppet. He's the one with the cat eyes. Mm-hmm. And his mouth is always just agape.
Yeah.
He's like, ah. He's always like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, just big confusion.
He's just so confused all the time.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it sounds like a thunderstorm going on.
I know.
Oof. But yeah, Rebecca's just, if I were her, I would RUNNOFT.
What does that mean?
Run off.
Run off.
I would have run off. Yeah.
So the past tense of run off?
Yeah. She done RUNNOFT.
That night, while John and Becky are in bed, a ghoulie draws a symbol underneath them. As the couple start to become intimate, John starts to recite a spell, and Becky is like, what the fuck? She's able to push him off because he's being really forceful and trying to get the spell done and like kiss her and all this stuff. And she pushes him off and notices the symbol under the bed, and she's like had it with all this with his shit. Mm-hmm. Like she's done. Understandable, honestly.
That ghoulie climbs up on the bed and he's like, "Oh, y'all fucking, huh? Oh, this is too easy." And then he proceeds to cause chaos. Which is entirely Jonathan's fault. I mean, you know. But, you got Jonathan over here spouting gibberish. Ghoulie's like, oh, nice.
Please stop.
pull her hair. Yeah. It's just, what is he coaching in from the sidelines?
He's the cuck.
He is the cuck. He is, which is funny. I do have a cuck joke later.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways.
Oh, God. Who listens to us?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, John summons backup and then calls two little people, Grizzle and Greedy Gut, into his service. They promise to give him everything he desires, but there's a catch. To gain the knowledge and power he's chasing, John must perform a dangerous ritual with 7 other people.
I think Grizzle and Greedy Gut are pretty reliable and trustworthy. They seem very respectable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of, I guess.
I would leave my newborn child alone with them.
Oh, they would eat that child. I feel like these little, I think they're supposed to be like demons or something, or like goblins or something. There's some sort of like magical, like subordinate type creature.
Yeah.
And they totally would eat a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Well, they got to eat too, you know.
John begins to wear sunglasses to hide his green glowing eyes, and Rebecca returns and asks Jonathan to leave with her. But he refuses and reveals his acid green eyes. He tells her that his new eyes are a sign of power. Becky rips off the talisman that he gave her and tells him it's over and flees. John reaches out to her, claiming to love her, and she goes under his spell and begins to obey him.
Yeah, when he motions to her as she's leaving, it looks like Grizzle and Greedy Gut like place her under his spell or something like that.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, because otherwise, because the camera cuts to them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just I guess like that they're witnessing it.
Okay, yeah, it could be. I don't know. Either way, she's under his spell now. Anyways,
the couple host another party, inviting over the original party goers. They all sit at the dining table wearing sunglasses, I guess because Jonathan's wearing sunglasses now, and so is Becky. John watches as the ghoulies sprout from the dinner food only revealed to him. And they're like coming out of like dishes and like a roasted, like roast beef thing, and it's pretty nasty.
Question. I get the ghoulies are invisible to everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the food they're eating? I mean, wouldn't people notice the food being eaten?
I think when you have creatures that are magical like this and are only supposed to be revealed to one person, their actions are also hidden from common folk, pretty much. So they don't really see the effects of the hidden creatures. It's a magic thing, magic logic. Yeah.
Plot armor. Nice.
So John cheers the group with a few Latin words and tells them to drink, and they do, freezing the party. He shouts, and then the table vanishes and reveals a magic circle. John and Becky dress them in white robes, and he begins a powerful ritual that Grizzle and Greedy Gut mentioned.
He keeps chanting louder and louder,
mm-hmm.
and it reminds me of those like pep rallies where the speaker's like, "Good morning," and everyone just kind of mumbles back.
Yeah.
And then the speaker yells "Good morning" really loud, as if, that'll make everybody suddenly just louder.
Yeah, like it's trying to like get that energy up. Like he's like building the energy and up.
Yeah, no,
up and
some
stuff.
of us have PTSD. I can't do that. Don't yell at me.
Don't yell.
Don't
yell.
hurt me.
No. Unknown to John, the ritual actually resurrects his father, Malcolm, from his grave outside. The ritual ends and the partygoers go back to normal. The dinner table reveals, they're back moving. They still have their sunglasses on.
Mm-hmm.
But John and Becky retire, but invite the gang to stay the night and pretty much do whatever.
Yeah, like nobody has any inclination anything happened, so that's weird.
It's just totally normal dinner party.
Fine. Sunglasses at night.
Yeah, the hosts aren't eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, what was trippy is before when John does the toast,
Mm-hmm.
he says drink at the end, and he he immediately puts his glass down. He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if you toast and
you don't drink, yeah.
I'm not.
No, that's a big.
You spike my shit, dude.
Yeah, that's a big signal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But also the makeup that they did on Malcolm.
Yeah.
Like it's very visual effects. You know, him coming up out of the grave. Very good.
Yeah, the practical effects on this movie are pretty good.
Because the thing they have come up out of the ground, it's a puppet, but like it looks very crypt keeper-esque.
Yeah, it's all skeleton, it's bone, dry, dusty.
But it was really well put together.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I think most of the budget probably went into the special effects of like Malcolm and the makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Because his makeup is really good.
Yeah.
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 All peely and stuff. Cracked. By the way, Malcolm is portrayed by Michael Des Barres. I think that's how you say it. And with Daddy back in the picture, he takes over the Ghoulies to do his bidding and sends them off to kill everyone.
You know, he's got pretty nice teeth for a dead guy.
Yeah, pretty straight, pretty white.
Yeah.
Pretty clean, decent. Yeah, clean. He, must be brushing them, regularly, flossing down in the underworld.
They must forget pretty good dental plans in the satanic ritual industry.
Yeah. Good insurance. Yeah. So Dick and Robin are getting busy in the clown room. Donna and Toad Boy are outside by the fountain, and Mike and Eddie are somewhere drinking by themselves. Donna loses her bracelet into the fountain, and Toad reaches into it to return it, and like there's like this gooey stuff. He like pulls back. It's like black and slimy. It's gross. And then he is attacked by ghoulies that are in the fountain. More ghoulies emerge and attack Donna as well. And Mike and Eddie listen to her screams and just laugh it off.
There's a clown in the cuck chair.
Yeah, the clown's in the chair again. The clown is getting cucked.
Yeah. Watching Dick and Robin.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is so wild.
And also, are we sure that Mike and Eddie are just drinking?
Oh yeah, they're drinking and like they're rolling a joint. Yeah.
Well, as the scene ends and we start like fading to black, kinda, you see them kind of like start slouching down the wall. You know, like
they're very comfortable with each other. Yeah. It's just they're just really close.
Okay.
I don't want to assume anything.
I'm not.
Right?
I'm just picking up what they're putting down.
It's just an interpretation.
That's what we do. We interpret things.
So, Dick leaves Robin alone in the clown room with the clown. And listen, you never leave your girl alone with a clown.
They're very convincing, and the clown sitting up in the chair was really good.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
Yeah, the clown it's the creepiest, scariest part of this movie is the clown.
It kind of reminded me of the clown in Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Fuck you, dude.
Because he does go under the bed at one point, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe I'm getting the two like crossed, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
So downstairs, Malcolm makes an entrance by breaking all the windows, which no one seems to hear. Like he just, like all the windows break downstairs and there's no reaction from anyone in the house or outside or anything. Anyway, Dick runs into a beautiful woman, which is actually like Malcolm in disguise downstairs and she begins to seduce him and gives him some tongue. A very long tongue.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, breaking the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
That would get expensive. Like, imagine every time you came home, you just smashed the windows out. Like, fuck using doors.
It's an entrance, so sure, it's dramatic.
Yeah, I have an aversion to doors.
But imagine doing that and then not getting a reaction from anyone in the house.
Like, everybody expects it. Like, oh, Troy's home. Cover your ears. And it's just... But yeah, the woman was actually Malcolm.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why Dick started bleeding. Because the tongue is wrapped around his neck, right? In more of like a constricting fashion, which at most I feel like would have led to like bruising.
Yeah,
and
totally.
Stuff, and like strangulation. But no, he's bleeding.
Yeah,
There's a lot of blood.
I don't know. I don't know what you want from me at this point.
Man, you're just full of answers, dude.
I'm totally full of answers. I know everything. I don't.
You made me watch this.
Magic. Movie logic.
Okay.
I don't know.
Plot armor.
Listen, I just watch it.
Just work here.
I just work here, man.
But it was a good special effects gag, though. I did like the tongue and stuff.
Yeah, the tongue was pretty cool. Another like pretty penny probably with the budget.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie and Mike are still just drunk and giggling, and they can't find a lighter or a match to light their joint. So Mike goes to find a lighter so they can light up. John puts Becky to bed, and I don't know, man, goes into a trance or something. Like he sits cross-legged under on the floor and just like is smiling and closes his eyes and just sits there.
Yeah, I think it's referred to as crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce. Anyways. Yeah. While looking for a match, Mike is knocked out by Grizzle and Greedy Gut. Eddie gets tired of waiting and goes off to look for Mike. The two little people take down one of the ghoulies for some reason, which is kind of confusing, and argue over their orders, having some conflict about what they should do.
It almost seemed like Becky was starting to come out of her trance initially.
Yeah.
And then John takes her necklace off and puts the amulet back on. So I'm wondering if that's what's keeping her in the trance.
Yeah, it is. It's his little power symbol.
Yeah. And then also, what did that ghoulie ever do to them, dude? They didn't have to bonk him like that.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with the ghoulie in a second. Eddie finds what he thinks is Mike smoking without him, but it's actually Grizzle and Greedy Gut in Mike's coat, like two kids trying to sneak into an R-rated movie. And then they use the ghoulie they knocked out and captured to attack Eddie. So they can attack Mike and knock him out and kill him and stuff, but they need a ghoulie to kill Eddie. Make it make sense.
See, I think you're getting it all wrong, dude. They didn't need the ghoulie. They're just creative. They're letting their creative juices flow.
Yeah, okay. Just, adding some spice to life.
Some pizzazz,
But
they gotta keep things interesting, dude.
Yeah. But at this point, the gang's pretty much all dead. Yeah. Like, everyone's pretty much dead.
That scene was so good, because I thought that they had just rigged up Mike to make it look like he was standing there.
Like Weekend at Bernie style?
Yeah, very much so. I was not expecting Grizzle and Greedy Gut to pull out.
Yeah.
And then the ghoulie coming out of the clown.
Oh, yeah. Robin gets killed by the clown that's actually a ghoulie in the clown puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a ghoulie all along, not just a haunted puppet.
Which, mind you, we had not seen that ghoulie before this.
No.
So that ghoulie was in the clown
the whole time. Yeah.
Like, even at the first party.
Yeah.
I would say. Which also wouldn't make sense because Jonathan hadn't done the ritual yet.
Movie magic. It's a plot hole for sure.
Look, man, if you have to say movie magic more than 3 times.
That was the second time.
I swear that was third time.
No, second. I said magic or
if
something, or ritual magic.
Out there, let me know. How many times did she say movie magic?
It's not important. It's just one of those movies.
But with the ooze and stuff coming out of the eyes was
yeah,
grade A.
You like that part?
It was creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
Well, it's like when you see like a statue or something crying blood. It's very biblical in a sense. I don't know.
What, stigmata?
Yeah. Yeah, you get the fucking blood out of the hands, the palms.
Ghoulie stigmata.
Yeah, dude. Tell me it's not happening, man.
So Daddy calls the dead friends to join him in the basement. Becky wakes up and finds John still in his trance, and she's like, nah, I'm out, and finds a dead, slithering Robin going down the stairs. That was creepy. Like, the dead body of Robin is like kind of mangled and bloodied, and her eyes are wide open, but she's like twisting and turning like a snake trying to get down the stairs. Super creepy. Becky screams, breaking John from his trance, and she rips the talisman off and gets attacked by ghoulies like instantly. John's able to save her from the ghoul, but then she falls down the stairs dying.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Having the group like inchworm their way to the fucking basement was really good.
Yeah.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Because I think the first one that really stuck out to me was Dick. Because the actor that plays him, he just kind of like slams his fucking upper body into the floor, and he's just like doing the worm, you know?
Yeah, he's like up, down, up, down.
Like he's, humping the ground. Anyways, and then you've got Becky. Her scream. You'd have to play it back and watch it, but her scream sounds like a fucking fire truck.
What? Okay, they didn't need to hear that.
They did. I gotta,
They can go watch the movie.
Listen, you can go watch the movie, and I implore you to do so. Okay,
it's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Free with ads.
Free with ads. But that's what she sounded like, dude. I shit you not.
Okay. I'll go back and listen to it.
And furthermore, her dying like that, I'm gonna have to call bullshit. I have to call bullshit.
Like falling down the stairs?
The way she fell.
I mean, it was only like a flight and a half, maybe.
Maybe.
But Becky's a little tiny girl. Like, she's skinny and kind of frail looking. So, I mean.
Yeah, but she's young. Had she been like a geriatric old woman.
Okay, sure, yeah.
And like
instant death.
Life
2 stairs down. Instant death on the geriatric woman.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Okay.
Yeah, I could believe that. But her in her young, youthful age, no.
Nah. She did.
Unconscious, maybe.
She dead.
This is, no.
She dead.
I will not stand for this.
It's already happened.
Take me back.
Can't.
You've stolen an hour and 20 minutes from my life.
I'm going to keep stealing that time.
I will never get it
I'm going to keep
back.
doing it. In an attempt to revive her, John goes into the basement and finds all his friends dead. Malcolm reveals his plan, and he appears and lays out his whole scheme. He never wanted Jonathan's loyalty. He wanted to kill him and steal his youth. To keep Jonathan distracted, Malcolm then resurrects Rebecca, but Grizzle and Greedy Gut warn him that it's a trap.
Malcolm makes for a much more believable bad guy than John does.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
He's a bad daddy.
Yeah.
Bad father.
He's a bad daddy.
Yeah, he is.
Bad, Malcolm, bad.
So they tussle for a little while, and Malcolm kind of pins Jonathan up, and Malcolm goes in for a father-son kiss so that he can drain the life force from his son. Then Wolfgang finally steps in, revealing he's had magical powers of his own the whole time, and faces Malcolm head on. And also, Becky's not really dead.
Wow.
Well, imagine that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, the wizard showdown begins. The house starts to crumble around them as Wolfgang defeats Malcolm, and the two vanish together. Jonathan's friends are somehow resurrected, and the whole group drives off while Grizzle and Greedy Gut just wave goodbye. Mike, understandably, asks what the hell just happened, and Jonathan insists that it's all over. But Mike isn't convinced, especially when he spots the Ghoulies riding in the car with them.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a good bit to break down.
Yeah, go ahead. Get into it. Dissect.
So first and foremost, the cackle from Wolfgang when Malcolm pulls the spear out from his back.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
Yeah.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a I don't know if I can do it again.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know. It was like it was kind of like a Crypt Keeper-esque laugh.
Okay.
Like that was terrible. Please delete that. Anyways.
No, it's staying in.
Okay, so now they're just trying to like strangle each other, and there's like lightning bolts flying out of their eyes and shit. And then you got Jonathan and Becky just standing there watching.
Yeah.
With what I can only describe as secondhand embarrassment. Okay, because even Jonathan's just like, it's kind of like a grimace almost, like what is happening, you know? And it was really hard to watch. Like, imagine you saw like two old men, right?
Yeah.
With canes in a Walmart, like whipping each other's ass with their canes over the last like pint of Ben and Jerry's.
There's probably a video on the internet of that exact scenario.
Yeah.
That's probably happened more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's.
But I get that. It wasn't as epic, you know, and it was like pretty quick fight too.
Like, I feel like if you Googled anticlimactic, that probably would come up.
Yeah, totally.
Anyways,
so Ghoulies continues for 3 more movies.
Yay. Why in anyone's right mind would they pay more for more of this?
I don't know, but they're currently not on this list, but they may make it there one day.
Please don't. Please.
I'm not promising anything. You don't want to see what happens in Ghoulies 2? Ghoulies go to college? Oh, no, wait. Ghoulies 2, they're at a fair. They're like at a fairground. Ghoulies 3 is Ghoulies go to college. And then there's Ghoulies 4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Those all sound terrible.
I don't know what the 4th one is about. Actually, I didn't really look at it.
Well, if 3 is they go to college, 4 is probably Ghoulies get a job.
Ghoulies go to work.
It's like Office Space for Ghoulies. They're just out in a field.
It's the office, and they're all staring at the camera.
I just picture a bunch of Ghoulies out in a field just beating the shit out of a printer, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Although we may consider this film a flop. You obviously have a distaste for it. The budget was around $200K to $400K. And Ghoulies made profit in the box office with a whopping $35 million.
That is a win.
Which might be the reason the series went on for another 3 movies. Maybe.
Gotta milk that cow.
Yeah. So Ghoulies was originally intended for a younger, more family-friendly audience. Fox reportedly greenlit the project with a $12 million budget. But for some reason, Charles Band later scrapped the version of the idea, and then once the studio gave the film the go-ahead, the project gradually changed directions. The original storyline was about a kid moving into his grandfather's house, was abandoned, and then the script was rewritten to appeal to more teenagers. That shift turned the film into a much more gorier monster movie, moving it away from its early family-friendly concept.
I could see it having sort of like a Ernest Scared Stupid vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
But I like the added goriness of it. Because, like, if you think about it, so the Ghoulies had a lot of characteristics of, like, Gremlins. Gremlins and Critters. Which Critters, if I remember correctly, the Kyoto brothers did special effects for that, didn't they?
I believe so. That sounds right, but I've been wrong before.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Critters. So there's like a lot of similarities because they also did special effects for Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes.
So all the fucking goblins and shit from Ernest Scared Stupid, those were the same dudes that did fucking Killer Clowns.
Yep.
So I can see the transition. Granted, they weren't attached to this film.
No, it was just a very popular media.
Yeah.
And popular subject in the 80s.
But I feel like you can see the influence.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think everything kind of like replicates itself in its own way. You know what I mean?
True.
Especially when it comes to like B-horror movies.
Well, I have this like philosophy that like no art is truly original.
Mm-mm.
Like everybody's not necessarily steals is the wrong word for it.
But influenced.
Takes influence from other mediums or projects or whatever it may be to incorporate in their own things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not to say that your art isn't original.
No.
Obviously, like if I were to write a movie along the same lines,
yeah,
it wouldn't be the same movie. There'd be differences, but you'd have a lot of the same sort of like tropes and iconography and stuff like that. So I mean,
for sure.
And I feel like through film as a medium, that's why people even today are just like, oh, why can't we get something original? Why is there all these remakes? Yeah, it's incredibly
hard.
difficult.
Yes.
Especially when you're running like a big studio that depends on revenue, So what's the easiest way to make revenue? Well, you just fucking keep milking what you already got.
Yeah, you twist it around a little bit.
Yeah, like I know the next fucking, Avengers movie is going to make fucking hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars.
Because people enjoy that trope and enjoy a superhero movie.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's going to be pretty much the same like plot point. Avengers, some issues, some personal issues. Big bad guy. They fight big bad guy. Maybe someone dies, but in the end, they conquer evil.
But that's not to say you don't have these like auteur directors sprinkled throughout. Like, you got Chris Nolan, Tarantino, even though Tarantino's kind of, in my personal opinion, Tarantino's kind of fallen off a little bit in recent years. But, you still do have original, films and projects and stuff while also having these big budget sort of, milk cows, so to speak. So that's my take.
Also, at one point of the production, which this probably went into them losing money or like running out of money, they wanted the movie to alternate between 2D and 3D. The concept was that when the characters had their sunglasses on, that the viewers would wear their 3D glasses. And after realizing how difficult 3D was and the pain of switching back and forth, they scrapped the idea.
Probably a good idea. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
And then there's more drama. First, the promo posters and trailer featured the infamous Ghoulie wearing the suspenders and t-shirt, which we see on like the movie poster, sprouting out from the toilet. But we don't get the exact visual from the film because that scene was added in post. The image appeared. The image apparently was so scary, kids were afraid to use the toilet. So their parents sent angry letters to Band and his crew.
Okay. Well, all right. So maybe it should not have been PG-13.
Maybe not.
Because if you think about it, like, all right, how old were you when you first watched the first Candyman movie? Probably too young.
Probably like, let's see, what year did that come out?
94? 94?
I think I was probably maybe 11. 11 or 12 probably.
Yeah. But
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw like...
You saw enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At any rate, I mean, when you watch something like that at too young of an age to really understand that, like, yeah, it's just a movie. It's not real.
Right.
Because after I watched Candyman for the first time, I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself for, like, weeks,
Is that true?
Probably. But, like, it's like, have a kid watch it and then say, okay, now go in the bathroom, shut the lights off, and say Candyman in the mirror 5 times. You know, it's like, or 3 times or whatever it is.
It's like the Bloody Mary and all that stuff too. Yeah.
So, you know, of course kids are going to take it at face value, you know. So,
yeah, kids shouldn't be watching shit like this that young.
No.
Honestly.
No.
Honestly.
Even though, like, for us, this movie is not scary at all. It's,
Go ahead.
Was it scary to you?
No.
Okay.
I just remember something I wanted to mention. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, to a kid's imagination, yeah, it's very scary. Anyways,
I remembered when we went and saw Terrifier. What was it, 3? In theaters, and there were kids.
Oh yeah,
there were children, not like teenagers, but children in the theater watching that movie with us, and that it kind of broke my heart a little bit, honestly, because that is so just blatantly stupid and irresponsible for parents to let children that young see something so not just gory, but like psychologically like fucked up. You know, we love the Terrifier movies. We love the whole thing, but like that is so incredibly just fucked up.
Especially the chainsaw scene. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
kids don't need to see that.
There's so much like material in those movies that just aren't for children, and people let them watch them. I love horror movies. That's one of the reasons why we do this. I love a scary movie. I love a thriller. I love the whole like concept of, you know, good versus evil and good overcoming evil, or even like a gray moral type movie, but it's for adults. And I never would back up a child seeing those movies.
Yeah.
At like younger than, 15, honestly.
Yeah.
So anyway, another bit of drama. During the film's 5th week of production, Hemdale Film Corporation signed on to handle the domestic distribution. According to the March 1st, 1984 issues of HR, the deal came together while filming was still underway. But by the end of that year, things had sour. The 26 December 1984 issues of VAR reported that Hemdale filed a lawsuit against Charles Band and the Ghoulies Production, Inc., claiming misrepresentation. Hemdale alleged that Band had misled the company about home video sales and distribution.
Yeah, well, it seemed like this film was plagued with problems.
Yeah, and we're not done yet. Lastly, there was another lawsuit, this time between the creators. Bercovinci and Levy owned a full quarter of the film and were expecting major payouts. But they were repeatedly told the movie was still in the red despite the apparent success. Remember, this film had a budget of less than $1 million, less than $500,000, honestly. And it made $35 million with sales in the box office. So they sued their former friend Charles Band, whose Empire Pictures were nearing collapse, and eventually settled for what they called a silly, paltry sum, and just enough to move on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what happened to the rest of that money. Like, I mean, obviously, Band had to have pocketed it.
Something.
And took the money and ran.
It's a possibility for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, at the end, they had to cut their losses and move on, I guess.
They really did. So that's Ghoulies, a tiny demon movie with a cursed mansion, a messy family legacy, questionable magical choices, and one of the most memorable toilet-based marketing images in horror history. And honestly, for a movie that feels this chaotic, it kind of makes sense that the story behind it is just as chaotic. It started as one idea, became something completely different, made way more money than anyone probably expected, and then somehow launched a whole little franchise of weird puppet goblin causing problems. It's a little gross, it's a little stupid, and a little charming in that very specific 80s horror way, maybe. Like, a little bit.
It is kind of cute in a way, and I would never downplay the hard work of the actors and the crew. I mean, sometimes you're handed a shit sandwich, but you have to eat it one bite at a time.
Would you actually be willing to watch another Ghoulie movie?
Maybe.
That was a hard maybe.
I don't know if I have a choice.
That's true. You don't really have much of a choice, do you?
No.
I decide the fate here. So anyway, that wraps up this episode of And I Made Him Watch. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for letting us drag you through another strange little corner of horror history. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate, review, subscribe, and tell a friend who also deserves to know why tiny monsters coming out of the toilet became a culture moment. Until next time, I'm Dani Page.
And I'm Troy Allen. Don't forget to hit us up on Spotify and Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. So with that, stay spooky.
Bye.